First and foremost, okay, I would just like to tell everyone that I respect the decision of the Supreme Court. Kung ano yung magiging desisyon nila, at the end of the day, we have no choice but to respect it. Okay? But the Supreme Court is an adult. Okay? Hindi naman ibig sabihin na porket, okay, so ganyan ang desisyon nila, wala naman tayo, susundin naman talaga natin yan regardless or whatever, ganyan-ganyan. It doesn't mean that you cannot criticize it. It doesn't mean that you cannot express your frustration or your disappointment. And ako, personally, I really, really feel disappointed dun sa desisyon na walang TRO. Take a look at the numbers. 9 said na hindi siya dapat bigyan ng TRO, pero 5 justices said, kailangan merong protective order. Kailangan merong TRO. And 1 justice did not participate. So there is a huge debate in the in the Supreme Court. I'm very, very sure grabe yung debate diyan. But I kind of felt that temporary lang naman 'to eh. Ang nadi-disappoint ako yung fact na you let a Filipino go in hiding, abrogated yung mga karapatan niya, abrogated yung kanyang whatsoever. Even if later mag-decide yung Supreme Court na invalid talaga yung warrant of arrest ng ICC unless pumunta to sa Philippine court or whatsoever, kineso, yung period na kailangan ni Bato ng proteksyon ng Estado ay hindi siya nabigyan ng proteksyon ng Estado is for me is very, very difficult to swallow. No Filipino deserve to be in that situation na yung moment na kailangan mo ng proteksyon, hindi ka mabibigyan ng protection. I don't know, tama naman yun. Baka for some technical reasons, let's wait until we see kung ano talaga yung exact justification dito ng Supreme Court. Pero kasi, ang totoo dito, si Bato cannot live his life anymore. He is being manhunt right now. As we speak, minamanhunt si Bato without valid warrant. Durog yung puso ko that the Supreme Court justices would not be united in protecting the right of an individual guaranteed by the Constitution. Bakit hindi maibigay? Pwede naman nilang bawiin yan anytime. Pwede na, I mean, parang for me, hindi ko malunok ba na later on, kahit mag-rule kayo in favor of Bato by saying na yung ICC warrant, kailangan dumaan yan sa Philippine Judicial Court, the judicial system, before you can arrest Bato. Let's say after 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, they're going to decide that way. How about the life that was deprived on Bato during that period that he has to live in hiding because he's being chased by a state-sanctioned kidnappers? Ako, sa totoo lang, parang naano ako na ang hina nung voice of conscience sa Supreme Court. At the end of the day, wala tayong magagawa dito, tatanggapin natin yung desisyon nila eh. Kung ano man yun. But I also fear for my own constitutional rights. Because right now, I do not really feel that my government is going to protect me. When I ask for a protection, kapag ginagago ako ng walang legal justification. And of course, lahat ng mga lawyers, lahat ng technically, this is not a loss. Agree po ako dyan. But politically, it's really costing me anxiety. Because the reality is that while you can still fight it out until the final resolution of the decision, the reality is that one Filipino is being deprived of his freedom right now just to stay free. At hindi mo alam, baka barilin pa yan. Di mo alam ba kung huhulihin niya ng buhay o huhulihin niya ng patay. Mapadala lang nila yan sa ICC. And we do not know if it's going to stop on Bato. They're going to do it on Bongo. They're going to do it on Aguirre and in other PNP chief nung panahon ni PRRD. And it's gonna go down on regular people. If they can do it to people like PRRD, Bato, Bongo, other PNP chief, former DOJ secretary, gagawin nila yan sa ordinaryong Pilipino. And can I get protected? So yun yung yun yung frustrations ko dyan. Parang sobra namang nag-overthink yung Supreme Court dito, temporary lang naman, temporary protection lang naman yan eh. 'Di ba? But do not deprive the person to live his life normally. Kaya ka nga merong temporary relief na mga ganito, no? Kasi you want to preserve the right of the person. At least, yan yung natutunan ko sa law school. Hindi ko alam kung meron pa palang ibang interpretation yan. But kaya ka nga nagte-temporary relief kasi may danger dun sa karapatan mo na mava-violate. And that danger was already shown noong May 11 and noong May 13. So parang sa akin, ano pang hinihintay ng Supreme Court dito? Hinihintay ba nilang merong mamatay? As a student of law, torn talaga ako, tsaka basag na basag talaga yung puso ko. Kasi that is the very reason why we build this judicial system, our justice system. Fairness. And I don't think it is fair that you're not going to protect the constitutional right guaranteed to the person because of, I don't know, maybe merong kulang sa argument, merong procedural lapse, parang kung obvious naman, 'di ba? Kung transcendental naman yung issue, ang sakit lang sa puso. And the length of time na uminog dito sa desisyon na to na tinatangisan natin for more than 1 year and they still haven't made up their mind is putting everyone in limbo. And I don't think as Filipinos, we deserve it. Yung bansa kasi sabi ko nga kagaya kay PRRD, kung moot and academic yung kay PRRD, di mag-decide na kayo di moot and academic, tapusin nyo. Mas okay na yun na mag-decide kayo at hindi nyo paboran si PRRD para alam na namin dito kung ano yung next step namin. Diba? Kasi yung walang desisyon. Because I don't think Filipino deserve to live in limbo. Yung nangyari kay Bato nung May 13, di pa ba sapat yun? Yung mga public pronouncement ni Matibag, hahanapin ka namin, nasan ka man. Meron na kaming location mo, mag-ingat ka. Kasi baka nasa tabi mo na kami. Yun yung sinasabi ni Matibag, di ba? Technically, legally, this is not a loss. Kasi pwede pang magdesisyon yung Supreme Court. But politically, we have lost something here. And please allow people to express their frustration because it's really, really frustrating. Because when one Filipino cannot live his life normally, it is not fair kung walang legal justification kung bakit kailangan niyang magtago. So, alam ko, marami dyan magsasabi, hindi, wag mo naman awayin ng Supreme Court. Hindi ko inaaway yung Supreme Court. I am just expressing that this is the reality. And I don't see any urgency here. The Supreme Court may change their mind and decide. At the end of the day, kung ano magiging desisyon nila, yun naman yung kakainin natin eh. And whatever their decision is, we will have to respect it. But please, allow us to express our deep frustrations. It's taking so long.